Please remain standing. It is my pleasure to introduce a special and important addition to convocation ceremonies that reminds us all of the ancestral lands of the First Peoples of Canada. This song is called a victory song that will start us off in a good way at every one of our convocation ceremonies. Over the past hundreds of years, there have been many victory songs that have been passed down through generations. These songs have a special power to them and therefore carry such great meaning, as this song correlates with the treaties signed with the Crown and the First Peoples of Canada. The treaties were agreements signed as a foundation for ongoing relationships in understanding one another so that we can live together in a respectful relationship as we move forward together to advance reconciliation. We present this song to uplift the spirit and to encourage all of us to come together, sing and dance in victory for the graduates' accomplishments. It is my pleasure today to introduce the victory song, and I extend gratitude to our traditional singers and cultural ambassadors, Lyle Tutusis, Monty Sunchild, Al Crawford, Adrienne Lachance, Colin Rain, and Jade Tutusis, who have pre-recorded this victory song for the U of A convocation ceremonies. If you are able, please remain standing. Please be seated. everyone. My name is Peggy Garrity, and I have the very great privilege of serving as the Chancellor of the University of Alberta and the moderator for today's festivities. Welcome back to the University of Alberta, in person, the way that ceremonies like this were always meant to be done. We're all excited to celebrate with you. But before we begin, I acknowledge that the University of Alberta, its buildings, labs, and research stations are primarily located on the territory of the Cree, Blackfoot, Métis, Nakota, Dene, Iroquois, and Ojibwe Saulteaux, lands that are now known as part of Treaties 6, 7, and 8, and homeland of the Métis. In stating this, we must recognize our responsibility in working in relationship alongside First Nation and Métis people and their communities on our way forward, and in good relations in uplifting the whole people for the next 7 generations and the university for tomorrow. Today is a unique event in the history of our university. In 2020 and 2021, some 18,000 students earned their degrees amid unprecedented global conditions. 4,000 of those students are returning over 3 days to take part in an important moment in each student's academic career, the ritual of crossing the stage. Each one of you is already part of the university's alumni family, but we knew that a virtual convocation could not possibly do justice to your incredible achievements. There's something uniquely memorable about being able to cross the stage, hear your name read aloud, and be acknowledged, and look out onto that crowd of people with their big smiles who are all here to cheer you and your fellow graduates on. So I'm delighted that you could join us for this special ceremony with your family, friends, and supporters, and have the chance to have your moment to cross the stage. You've earned that moment. You spent hours, months, and years listening and learning, digging into complex issues and topics, thinking critically about some of the most pressing issues facing our world, sharing time with friends and colleagues, and preparing for what was next. Since your time with us, you've already been exploring what's next. You probably figured out by now that it doesn't necessarily get any easier, it just gets different. You might even miss being a university student sometimes. But next also isn't linear. It comes with ups and downs, lurches forward and slides backward. It comes with times when you feel like you're on top of the world, and others where you don't really want to get out of bed. And all of that is okay, because life is not linear. And also because your university career, especially the way yours unfolded, has given you the ability to solve problems and persevere. So wherever your life journey has taken you since you graduated, I encourage you to stay hopeful. And while you're on campus today, take time to get back in touch with those places and spaces that inspired you and infused you with optimism and excitement while you were here. Take it all in, let it give you fresh energy, and also have lots of fun along the way. Now I'm pleased to share a video message from our university's president, Bill Flanagan.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Although I can't be with you today, it brings me enormous pleasure to know that we've been able to bring you together in person to celebrate your achievements. And while this in-person ceremony is overdue, our congratulations are no less heartfelt, because what you've done is remarkable. The journey you've made as a student is one filled with excitement and exploration, but also one that could be arduous. And what you accomplished takes fortitude and commitment. Many late nights, early mornings, and what I'm sure were impressive amounts of caffeinated beverages, and the determination to persevere. And that's the journey experienced by a typical university degree recipient. Your journeys, on the other hand, as we know, were anything but typical. You had to earn your degrees amid unprecedented global conditions. But through it all, You were quick to adapt, you were resilient, and you demonstrated, above all, a commitment not only to your studies, but also to do all we can to keep one another safe. So on behalf of the University of Alberta, I want to offer our profound appreciation to each and every one of you. I also want to acknowledge the impact that you've already been making out there in the world since you completed your studies at the university, whether that's through your first career opportunities or volunteer endeavors, or your advancement onto further academic or research pursuits. Because really, that's what sets the University of Alberta apart from other universities, the impact that we have on the world. And there are many universities in the world doing meaningful work, but there are not many universities in the world doing globally recognized research on such a comprehensive array of some of the most significant challenges facing the planet. Challenges like climate change, developing sustainable energy systems of the future, global food security, advancing and defending free and democratic societies committed to justice, equity, and opportunity for all, harnessing the potential of artificial intelligence to better society, and advancing human health and wellness in our local communities and around the world. The University of Alberta is among a small handful of global universities with the research and teaching strength to make world-changing contributions to each and every one of these significant challenges. We are leading the way with purpose to develop solutions for our planet and our society. And yet, our most significant impact is represented by all of you here today. That is, our exceptional graduates. You are the problem solvers and the change makers. You are the builders and thinkers and leaders who will help us find our way through the world's thorniest issues. You are the ones who will bring new energy and fresh thinking to the great debates and challenges of our times. We can't wait to learn more about how you will use your skills and knowledge and curiosity to help shape our evolving economy, nurture our fragile planet, and build a stronger and more just society. And we could not be prouder of you. So today, we celebrate your achievements, the bright futures that you all have ahead, and the impact that you will undoubtedly make as part of our growing and global University of Alberta family. Congratulations.
President Flanagan mentions our growing and global University of Alberta family, and it's not hyperbole to say this. The University of Alberta has been around for 114 years, so it has more than a few graduates around the world. In fact, roughly 300,000 alumni around the world. We're honored to have one of those graduates here with us today. It's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Chris Ashdown, a member of the Alumni Council.
Eminent Chancellor, thank you. To the graduating classes of 2020 and 2021, you've showed incredible resilience, drive, and determination to be here today. It's also taken great patience to finally be able to gather here with your fellow graduates after a 1 or 2 year wait to celebrate this special day. Congratulations and welcome. I graduated from the University of Alberta from the Faculty of Science in 1978 and the Faculty of Medicine in 1982. It is my honor to congratulate each and every one of you on becoming a U of A alumnus and to officially welcome you to our alumni family. We are more than 300,000 strong, living in some 140 countries around the world. We're a supportive, proud, diverse global network, collectively making extraordinary contributions to the alumni community, the university, and for the public good. Together we are change makers, community builders, world shapers. Throughout the history of the university, our world has faced many challenges, including 2 pandemics. But when we stand together, we generate the solutions that make us healthier, safer, stronger, and more just. We will always be seeking, always be challenging, and most of all, always be leading. Like our university, our alumni lead with purpose. Congratulations and best wishes on all your future adventures.
Thank you, Chris. And now it's the moment that has been long overdue, the time we welcome all of you up here on the stage. Joining me here on the stage are representatives from your faculty to share in congratulating you on earning your degree. As you come across, I'll be presenting you with a small memento to signify your time with us at this special ceremony. Let's not wait any longer.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Frederick West, I present the following graduates for the degrees in the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research and the Faculty of Science. For the degree of Master of Science, Mohammed Mubashir. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Frederick West, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Science. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honors, Huda Farouk Al-Shamali, with First Class Honors. Emily Catherine Rosalind Bartlett, with First Class Honors. Do I say that every time?
Yes, and also receiving also a certificate.
Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Jessica Elaine Bennett, with First Class Honors.
Aizer Lin.
Also receiving a research certificate in science and a certificate in applied social science research, Aizal Nayin Kunanin Bernando, with First Class Honors. Isaiah Orion Betinol, with First Class Honors. Sarah Nicole Bradshaw, with First Class Honors.
This is Braulio.
Gabrielle Caitlin Braulio, with First Class Honors, also receiving a research certificate in science. Oops, I should have said that first. Gordon William Warwick Brooke, with First Class Honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, as well as a certificate in interdisciplinary leadership studies, Sheldon Malcolm Cannon, with First Class Honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Charlotte Carr, with honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Jessica Lynn Cashion, with honors. Satchel Jean Castron-Sarmena, with First Class Honors. Which is it? Jiping Chang, with honors.
This is
Chang. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Jie Cheng, with honors, with First Class Honors, pardon me.
Alejandro Gomez.
Daniel Alejandro Cones, with First Class Honors. Emily Claire Creaser with first class honors.
Second name is Laren.
Margaret Laren Cross with first class honors. John Christopher Dorn with first class honors.
Edouard de Brulé.
Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Bradley Edouard Dubrule with first class honors.
This is Derusso Kuntz.
Ryan James DeRusso Kuntz with first class honors.
Fatima Essan.
Also receiving a research certificate in science, as well as a certificate in applied social science research, Fatima Essan with first class honors.
Abdel Hakem El-Zabi.
Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Mohammed Abdul Hakam El-Zabi with first class honors.
Mifzal Harouk.
Mifzal Farouk with first class honors. Caitlin Victoria Rose Fox with first class honors. Evelyn Anna Free with first class honors.
Frerix.
Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Haley Danielle Frerix with first class honors.
Gabi.
Alexis Lee Gabby with first class honors. Jacob Wallace Garber with first class honors.
Jini Han.
Also receiving a research certificate in science as well as a certificate in applied social science research, Jin Yi Han with first class honors.
Ziwa.
Ziwa Han with first class honors.
Last name is Lave. Lave.
Brittine Anne Lave, also receiving a certificate in biomedical research with honors. Ryan Yuan Ho with first class honors.
Last name Yakovic.
Angelica Katarina Yakovich with first class honors.
Pravin Kumar Kosti.
Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Saloni Pravinkumar Koshti with first class honors.
Alexandrovich Kutsek. Alexandrovich Kutsek.
Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Audrey Alexandrovich Kudvich with first class honors. Jenny Lee. Also receiving a research certificate in science, as well as a certificate in applied social science research, Jenny Lee with first class honors. Puyuan Liu with first class honors. Shaoyuan Liu with first class honors. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Kai Jun Ma with first class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Wai Jen Ma with first class honors. Maxwell Robert McLaren with first class honors.
Last name is Chakowski.
Sean Paul Miller Chakowski with first class honors.
Iman Walid Musa.
Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Iman Walid Musa with first class honors.
Musa is the last name.
Also receiving a research certificate in science, Chantel Natalie Musel with honors.
Nawab.
Also receiving a research certificate in science, Mohammed Hassan Yar Nawab with first class honors.
Don't say this, but it's Noyan Fan.
Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Teresa Noyan Pham with first class honors.
Yan Cheng O.
Yan Cheng O with first class honors.
This is pronounced Parapoli.
Joseph. Sharon Parapoli Joseph with first class honors.
This is full poto.
Rimsha Rebel Fulpoto with first class honors.
Magdalena Prince.
Magdalena Prince with first class honors.
This is Reason.
Andrew Fritz Reason with first class honors. Rohini Roshmi with first class honors.
This is, of course,
Alejandro Salazar Lobos with first class honors.
Joseph Serrano.
Joseph Serrano with first class honors.
Chu Yu Sun.
Chu Yu Sun with first class honors.
Abdul Rahman Mohammed was faster.
Also receiving a research certificate in science as well as a certificate in applied social science research, Abdel Rahman Mohammed Mustafa Tayyam with first class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Tommy Tu with first class honors.
Tazuki Ueda.
Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Kazuki Ueda with first class honors.
The third name is Fulgueras.
Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Robert Hasten Fulgares Valencia with first class honors.
Last name Vong.
Vanessa Vong with first class honors. Margaret Jenny Vachliedel with first class honors. Yi Young Wang with honors. Wang? Is it Wang?
That's also Wang. Yuan Wang.
Yuan Wang with first class honors. Dana Eileen Whitcomb with honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Kendra Mary Woodall with first class honors. Zhotong Wu with first class honors. Gung Shi with first class honors. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Rachel Yang with first class honors. Keen Wing Yap with first class honors.
Noel.
Cassandra Yu?
Yue.
Noel Cassandra Yue with honors.
This is Vivek Acharya.
Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Vivek Acharya.
Ena, that's Ena, and that's Agbulu in Ekana.
Vanessa Ena Ekanam Agbulu with distinction.
This is Libag, and this is Min.
Minna Carol Libig Angelis.
Thank you. Last name Aquino.
Carl Magno Aquino.
Last name is Arojave.
Sofia Arango Arojave, with distinction.
Arjun Singh Baines.
Arjun Singh Baines, with distinction.
Korbal. Jasneet Korbal.
Jasneet Korbal.
Tanglao Baliyot.
Also receiving a research certificate in science, as well as a certificate in applied social science research, Beverly Michelle Tanglao Baluat.
That's wrong. Haley Justine Benjamin.
Haley Justine Benjamin, with distinction.
Yajna Bantua.
Yajna Bantua.
Nazim Udin Riyan.
Nazim Udin Buyan.
Its last name is Borowitz.
Kobe.
Kobe Rains Borowitz.
Is bowler like a hat?
Ryan Maxwell Bowler.
Is it Dawn or Dion? Diane and Boytang.
Diane Pamela Helen Boytang.
C'est prononcé vraiment.
Andrew Bertrand Michel Bremont.
This is Sapoma.
Deborah Mami Saporngma Akins, with distinction.
Pronounced Tegan.
Alexa Tegan Bricker, with distinction. Hannah Ellen Brown.
Asta Burande.
Asta Burande, with distinction.
Lugia Khan.
Lugia Kai.
Shenoa. That is Shenoa.
Shenoa Katana Claudette Cardinal.
Siobhan. That's Siobhan Leon.
Also receiving a research certificate in science, Siobhan Anna Hamelin Carroll, with distinction.
Last name Caspar.
Evan Otto Kaspar, with distinction. Christina Irene Chan, with distinction.
Sinyin.
Lisa Amanda Tsinyin Chan, with distinction.
Chi Hong Chan.
Thomas Chi Hong Chan.
Kor Chan. Second name Kor.
Tor.
Kor Chan.
Jesse Kaur Chana, with distinction.
Chatterley like the novel.
Kyle William Chatterley.
That's Chauvet.
Laura Marie Chauvet, with distinction.
That's Chavez Hernandez.
Pablo Alexis Chavez Hernandez, with distinction.
Chavla.
Sirjan Chavla. Kathy Chen. Rong Rong Chen. Amanda Kelly Costley.
Bobby Ann is the first name.
Bobby Ann Pauline Craig, with distinction. Marissa Josephine Crosby.
Like it looks.
Jenny Dam.
Tatenda Dana.
Natasha Tatenda Dana.
That's Marin.
Sarah Marin Davis, with distinction.
Jandal, Fred de Guzman.
Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Jandel Fred de Guzman.
That's Chavez de los Santos.
Eunice Ricky Chavez de los Santos.
Gurishar Kaur Dami.
Gurishar Kaur Dami, with distinction.
Michaela, thank you. That's Michaela and Doucette.
Michaela Lynn Doucette.
That's Zoe.
Zoe Louise Downton, with distinction.
That's Dyke.
Garrison Jacob Baylor Dyke, with distinction.
Laila El Hanawi.
Also receiving a certificate in applied social science research, Lila El Halawi.
Tong Ju Fang.
Tong Zhu Fang.
Mukadas Fatima.
Mukadas Fatima, with distinction.
Figueredo. Leticia Figueredo.
Leticia Figueredo de Mata.
Foster Ryu. Is that Ryu?
Nicole Colette Foster Ryu.
Famous name? Anshul Pradeep Gandhi.
Anshil Pradeep Gandhi.
Najma Gandhi.
Najma? Not Ganji?
Penya Ford.
Najma Ganji.
Third name is fourth name is Penya Ford. Penya Ford.
Nicole Marie Ann Peñaflor Garcia.
Just say Ian Gatera.
Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Ian Gatera, with distinction.
This is Navjit Singh.
Navjit Singh Gill. Jordan Elizabeth Goodwin, with distinction.
Gursimran and Grewal.
Gursimran Singh Greywell, with distinction.
Gutierrez.
Ashley Griffiths.
Liade Gutierrez.
Camila Joy Ilave Guterres.
Magtiba.
Lisette Ann Magtibai Guterres.
Hadush is the second name. That's Manel.
Manel Hadouche.
Look at looks. Mr. Harder.
Sharon Leslie Haynes.
Palmajar.
Jules Palmajar Harder, with distinction.
Yuching Wu.
Yuching Guo.
Rana Hedger.
Also receiving a certificate in sustainability, Rania Hejo, with distinction.
Natician.
Nicholas Lapp Nyatician. Kevin Kin Gok Hoi.
Jale. Jale.
Jia.
Jial Hu.
Jiala.
Last name Huang.
Henry Huang.
Muhammad Ibrahim. Yawa Eloy.
Mohammed Ibrahim Ibrahim.
Look at looks.
Yawa Elora Idi.
Habatula Iftikhar.
There we go. Also receiving a Bachelor of Science and a certificate in sustainability, Habatula Iftikhar with distinction.
This is Amalachuku.
Amalachuku Ibakwe with distinction. Shara Ishadi with distinction.
This is Farah.
Farah Jamal.
Jamaluddin is the last.
Mohammed Rafat Jamaluddin.
That's Diana and Jimenez.
Diana Alexandra Jimenez.
Yashin Ji.
Yashin Jin.
Kaiser.
Jeremy Patrick Kaiser with distinction.
Sana Kuram.
Sana Kuram.
Hyunsu Kim.
Hyunsu Kim with distinction.
Kindrachuk.
Ryan Michael John Kindrachuk.
Helen Kirit Aguli.
Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Palin Kivrik Kagulu.
Lakshman. This is Lakshman and that's Kuzni. Kuzni.
Brianna Jocelyn Lachman Kluzny with distinction.
Jenya.
Jen Yang Ko.
Yvonne Su. Pig.
Ivan Tsu Peg Lee with distinction.
Jajian Lee.
Jajian Lee.
Mingfei.
Mingfei Lee.
Just Evan Lee.
Evan Lee. Evan Lee.
Hanno Lim.
Hanul Lim.
Shinyi.
Xingyi Liu.
Shunting.
Xuanting Liu with distinction.
Zushin.
Zixing Liu.
Jaimil.
Jaimil Auxiliadora Lugo Gonzalez.
Last name is Luque.
Spencer Corey Luque.
First name Deandra.
Deandra Luang with distinction. Yonglan Ma. Yuchi Ma.
That's Mikhaila Makareg.
Maria Michale Makareg.
Bridget. Small spell.
Emily Alwyn Bridget McGregor.
Fiona Madsen.
Fiona Madsen with distinction.
Shivangi Maheshwari.
Also receiving a certificate in community engagement and service learning, Shivangi Mashawari.
Megan Sky Magic.
Also receiving a certificate in sustainability as well as a certificate in international learning, Megan Sky Malik. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability, Haley Brianna Mann. Chelsea Lee Manson.
That's JC.
JC Gabrielle Mark.
That's Sunil and Masi.
Luke Sanil Masi. Braden James Matthews with distinction.
That's Molzan and Maxton.
Evan Parker Molzan Maxton with distinction.
This is McIntyre.
Alexander David McIntyre.
Last name McRory.
Dustin Garth McRory with distinction.
This is Maximiliano de Jesus Melendez de la Cruz.
Maximiliano de Jesus Melendez de la Cruz.
Last name Mello.
Caitlin Maria Selena Mello with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Leanne Arlene Milburn with distinction.
Mills, that's Mills, 2 L's.
Abigail Mills.
Dana Minimo.
Dana Minimo. Derek David Morel.
This is Alessi Muehlbauer.
Alessi Muhlbauer.
Midlack is the last name.
Jacob Daniel Midlack with distinction.
Hunjena.
Hunje Na.
Binishdeep is the first name. Sing that.
Binishdeep Singh Nanda with distinction.
This is Newmeister.
Benjamin Lawrence Newmeister with distinction.
Dielza Nazir.
Dielza Naziri.
Tweet Hong.
Jessica Tweethuang Nguyen.
Nielsen. Odegaard.
Emma Claire Nielsen with distinction.
Last name Odegaard.
Andrew Joseph Mackenzie Odegaard. Yash Patel.
Sienna and Overdoing.
Sienna Lynn Overdoin with distinction.
Ronnie Payne.
Ronnie Payne with distinction.
That's Pasemko.
Natasha Helen Pasemko.
Vanessa Payne.
Jignal Patel with distinction.
Vanessa Payne.
Vanessa Peng.
Carney.
Mohammed Karni.
Devin. It's Devin.
Reed. Devin Beverly Rose Reed with distinction.
Enriquez Rosado.
Ana Caterina Enriquez Rizada.
Like an F,
Jafaf Samuel Rodrigo. Ryan David Romano. Anchi Ruan.
Ruther is the last name.
Ruther.
Miles Joseph Ruther.
Second name is Beatrice.
Beatrice.
Angelina Beatrice Salvador.
Last name is Sandare.
Sandare.
Michael Gabriel Sandare.
Senetza.
Sanetza.
Georgina Senetza with distinction. Roha Shadid.
Shadi.
Vaishali Sharma.
Tony Tianyu Shi.
Tony Tianyi Shi.
Signer.
Signer.
Harrison Lee Signer.
This is Neelam Singh.
Neelam Singh.
Neelam Singh with distinction. Andrew Taylor Smith.
Magpuso Sompreke.
Trisha Faye Magpuso Sampreke.
Gilles Jacques Saint-Arnaud.
Gilles Jacques Saint-Arnaud.
Like space for the name. That's Stace.
Stace.
Shauna Linda Stace.
Like space with a P.
Justin Daly Stevens with distinction. Glenn Stewart.
Fahad Said.
Samuel Stewart.
Fahad Said.
Fahad Syed.
Toporowski is.
Anastasia Nicole Toporowski with distinction. Jensen Tran. Michelle Tran.
Tubun Banwa. Just Michael Tubun Banwa.
Michael Tugbin Buanoa.
Moi.
That's Melin Corpus Ubaldo.
Abby Maylene Corpus Urbaldo.
Just like it looks.
Jane Linda Walden with distinction.
Wallington.
Dana Nicole Wallington. Joy Wang with distinction.
Ji Yen.
Ji Yan Wang.
Shu and Wong.
Wang.
Shuen Wang.
Ting Ting Wang.
Ting Ting Wang.
Javeria Wakar.
Javeria Wakar. Tyler Patrick John Watson with distinction.
That's a good one.
Joshua Robert Thomas Watts.
Dami Wee.
Dami Wee.
Weeb is the second name. Weeb like the writer?
Christina Weeb.
Weeb again? Weeb.
Luke Henry Weeb. Janice Wu with distinction.
Wojciech.
Jillian Wojciech with distinction.
Sia. Sia. Chunyan Sia. Sia.
Chunyang Xia.
Hong Fang Shu.
Go ahead.
Hong Fang Chu.
Chitong is the name.
Chitong.
Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Erica Chitang Yan. Yan? Erickson Chihang Yan. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Karen Kaman Yi, with distinction. Waylin Yang. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Yu Hao Chai. Zhengwenge Zhang. Qingsha Yu, with distinction. Hanshen Jia. Qingyao Zhou. Yixin Zhou. Oh.
If I can ask you to just remain seated for a while, we're just waiting for them to finish taking their pictures and getting back before we do the next part. Well, that was wonderful. Can I now ask for everyone up there and everyone on the stage to please stand, and we're going to give just a huge round of applause for all of our graduates here today. So well deserved. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Today is truly a proud moment for you and for the University of Alberta. It is now time to turn our attention to the final part of our ceremony with the presentation of a special video montage. The song that accompanies the video, Je te retrouve, or I Remember You, was commissioned by Campus Saint-Jean in 2008 in honor of the U of A centenary. It captures the hopefulness and potential of days spent at the university and hopefully sparks your own memories of your years here. The recording is performed by Chorale Saint-Jean under the direction of Laurier Flanagan. Please enjoy. I never get tired of watching that video. One of the reasons I find convocation so compelling is this huge audience of people coming together with a shared sense of pride. Pride in all of you as graduates, pride in how a lot of people's hard work has paid off, and pride as a community that we get to be enriched and benefit from the skills and talents of all of these eager young minds. As Chancellor of the University, I'm always mindful of the importance of community and the strong role it plays in university life. These past 2 years have been a stark reminder of how our connections in community and our connections with each other are vital for our growth and fulfillment, both professional and personal. They're central to why we get up each morning and follow our dreams and passions. They're the reason we support each other in times of trouble and celebrate with each other in times of triumph. And they're a huge part of why the University of Alberta exists. Our university isn't just about generating workers with the right skill sets. That's important for sure. But more than that, our university serves as a crucial pillar for our community, helping propel our city, our province, and our country forward with limitless ambition. It's about empowering each new generation with knowledge and professionalism and humanity so they can go forth and help make the world a better place, to tackle the tough problems of the world and strengthen our society and enrich our communities. We hope the journey you've made at the University of Alberta has inspired you to lead with purpose, just as our institution promises to do. As you celebrate today with friends, loved ones, and colleagues, I encourage you to reflect on how they and others in your community have helped you reach this milestone, and how you will take your energy and enthusiasm into the community and the broader world to do great things. And we could not be prouder of you. On behalf of the entire university, thank you, merci, for joining us today. It's later than we would have preferred, but nonetheless heartfelt. I'd also like to thank the sponsors of this event, TD Insurance and Manulife. Their contributions to this event are so very much appreciated. And thanks as well to the people behind the scenes who helped organize today's celebration, from the Office of the Registrar and External Relations, including the wonderful staff here at the Universiade Pavilion. I'm sure you have many stories and experiences to share with your former classmates and colleagues that you're going to run into today. I encourage you to make the most of those opportunities and to take some time to explore campus today, to get back in touch with those places and spaces and faces that enriched your university experience. You can find in your program a map of several locations that are perfect for photos, or you can visit the food trucks, or there's a flower vendor in Celebration Plaza, which is just by the administration building. Congratulations again on your degrees. Have a wonderful convocation, better late than never, as they say, and relish every moment of this very special day. Thank you so much.